Hey folks, it's Teresa from Stringfield Ridge Farm. Today I am going out into the woods beside the house and find some stinging nettle. I love stinging nettle for it's got lots of vitamins and herbs and medicinal properties of it. And I also recently saw a lady make soup with it. She took the stinging nettle and she sauteed some onions and put the stinging nettle in there and sauteed it, and then put it in with some potatoes and carrots and made a soup. Looked really good. I've never tried that. I'm going to try that. Also, I dehydrate stinging nettle and put it in soups and green smoothie. Putting it in a green smoothie is probably my most used thing that I do with stinging nettle, but I do it for the medicinal value, the vitamins and minerals that it has. It's very very healing to the body, and you can look that up. I'll tell at the end of this video some other things about it, and in the description, read the description below, and I'll put a lot of the medicinal properties and information about stinging nettle. So here we go. We're going into the woods to look for some. So we are in the woods beside my house. There is also woods behind my house that goes on a long ways down to a creek, and we forage there a lot. But recently, with my sciatic nerve hurting and my knee hurting, I've not been able to walk down that steep hill right now. We're working on making me a path right through here. It'll go right across here that I can take my golf cart down. And we now have a four-wheeler that was given to us, so I can possibly take that back there. But I'm gonna stop right here and show you some cleavers. These are cleavers, and they also have medicinal value. That's the things that stick to your pants leg. Right here, let me put my stuff down. This right here is sticky, very sticky, and it sticks to your pants leg when you walk out in the woods. That has a lot of good value too. Medicinal value, edible. You can use it the same way. You can use it in green smoothies or whatever. Soups, salads, and pesto. You can make pesto with that. And with the stinging nettle too. There's a big one. See that great big one? He's huge. Now I will probably, there's another huge one. More than likely I will get some of that on my pants before we leave the woods today. Let's see. I've got to find some stinging nettle. All right. Here's a big old cleaver that is going to get me right there. Okay. Lots of other stuff out here. There's some chickweed. Chickweed is edible, and that grows all over your yard, but this is a big long one that would be awesome. Look at that. Huge one. Look at that. It's huge. That is chickweed. That can go in a salad. Actually, I think I'm going to put that in my bag so that I can chop some of that up in a salad. Might need to come back. There's a lot of it out here, and my bag is going to need to be used. There's a lot more, and it's huge out here. It grows in the yard. In the yard, it's a lot shorter, I guess, because it keeps getting cut back in the summer with the lawnmower, and out here in the woods, it is big. Okay, let's see. I know there's stinging nettle out here. I usually pick it, like I said, behind the house. But since I can't go behind the house, and I know that there's some out here, there's some violets. That's the same way. Edible can be in a salad, and pretty in a salad too. Violets. Lots of foraging out here I could do and want to do, But right now, today, I'm looking for stinging nettle. Okay, I found some. Now, it's a little taller than I thought it would be already. There's some down there that's not as tall, but that one's tall. But it looks a lot like mint, only it has little hairs all over it that sting you. And I'm going to get a close-up. Maybe you can see the hairs. You can kind of see them. It looks white there. That's the little hairs. Has them on the back of the leaves and on the stems. And a lot of people think they sting. When you touch them, those little hairs kind of sting and cause redness on your skin. And but they are wonderful. Now what I do, I come prepared. I have me a bag and I have me a glove. So let me get my glove put on here and we will try to not get stung. So put on my glove. Now I like to get it young. The younger the better. That's why I was surprised that that tall one is a little big. I write for the newspaper and I have just started a column titled Wild Things, and I'm using herbs and things I've foraged, plants that I forage, and doing a little article about it and maybe putting the medicinal values in the recipe, and so I just done stinging nettle this week in the newspaper. Okay, so we have let these soak in water for a little while. 10 minutes is good. If you let them soak for about 10 minutes and rub them good here, and I'll change that water a couple of times, those hairs will be gone, and then you can handle them. Now I still use my gloves until I know, or till they're dehydrating or whatever I'm going to do with them, just in case, because my skin is very sensitive. So I have washed these up. They've actually soaked for a couple hours, so I'm sure they're good. I'll take them and put them over in a strainer like that and let this water out and change water and rinse them out real good one more time, just so all them hairs that was in that water can get out, and then I can rinse them and know the hairs are all gone. But anyway, I also cut off some tips. I had some little ends that were too much that I cut off of there. You can use the stems, but these were just had some root on them. So I cut them off, and I just used the tops anyway, so there shouldn't have been that in there. I usually just cut up with the tops. There's a top, but I did get some that when I went to instead of cutting them with the scissors, I went to pinch them and got a whole stem. Okay, so I'm going to rinse the sink out just a little. Get all them little pricklies gone. I don't have my gloves on good. All right, I'm going to get all the little pricklies gone out of the sink. Okay, and then we're going to dump that back in there. Rinse it again. This is not very much. This won't go far, but I will get more. It is raining. It's going to rain all day today and tomorrow. So maybe Sunday I can get out there and get some more picked before they get too big. And you can still use them big. I like them better young in the spring. So all right, I'm gonna rinse these good, and that'll be done. And so talking about the benefits again, they have, I said before, down in the woods, they have lots of vitamins and minerals, and just really good for you. Good for the urinary tract. Good for, they provide amino acids. They are anti-inflammatory. Okay, that is a big thing for me is that stinging nettle is anti-inflammatory and can help with arthritis and all that stuff, gout, bursitis, tendonitis, all those kind of things. So stinging nettle is good for that, and that's one of the main reasons that I like doing it. And it's also good for high blood pressure, and I have high blood pressure. So blood sugar, good for helping with your allergies, and just all kinds of wonderful things. It's an immune booster. That's because of all the vitamins and minerals and stuff in it. It's a good immune booster. So stinging nettle is a way to go. It's one of the best. And I know that I have used it as dry as a tea. And I've seen a lot of others do that too. You can dry it and use it in with maybe some other things for a hot tea. One of the main things I do is my green smoothie. I use it in my green smoothies. So let's see. I think this is probably good. I'm going to pull this out. I probably should do just a little at a time here. A little at a time, I'm going to pull these out and put them back in my strainer over here. Then I'll rinse them in my strainer a little. Make sure all that's off of there. And they will be ready to do whatever. Put in the smoothie, put in the dehydrator. So here we go. I just have a small bowl full here. I will usually, when I go pick, I usually get about 4 Walmart bags full. I just got a small batch so I could do this video, but I will be getting plenty more. We forage a lot, and we utilize a lot of it. Some of it we forage for maybe is just medicinal, and we might just make a tincture out of it or something and put it aside, and then we don't have to forage for it again for a couple of years, But this is probably one that I use the most. I do every spring. And I usually get, like I said, about 4 Walmart bags full and do different things with it. And I just love it. This is a great one. I just like to make absolutely sure I've rinsed it good and get all them hairs off. Now, when you dehydrate it or cook it or whatever, the hairs come off anyway. I just don't want to handle it a whole lot till I know those are all off of there good. So probably what I'm going to do with this batch is I might take a little bit out to make me a green smoothie today, and I'll put the rest of it in my dehydrator, and then hopefully I can get out there again in the next few days after the rain goes and get some more and put in the dehydrator. So there you go. That's what I'm going to do. I do have a video where I've done a green smoothie. I will tag that video of my green smoothie in the description below, and I will show you some that I have dehydrated. So I said I would show some that I have dehydrated. Well, that's all I have left. I just put nettle on it. It does have a little packet down in there. You can't see it for the green, but it has a little absorbent. There, you can kind of see it there. One of the little absorbent packs is in there. And yeah, that's all I have left. It's a good thing I went and got this, because I don't even have enough left there for a good smoothie. So we will be getting that hooked up in about just a few days. As soon as I can get out there and pick some more and get it dehydrated, a few days, I will have a jar full ready to use. So thank you for watching. Get you some stinging nettle and try it out. give us a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe, and watch us on Friday nights at 7 p.m. Central Time.